My oldest son, Cole, when he was 19 years old, was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and it absolutely changed our lives. We experienced just about every sort of mental health crisis that you could imagine, police calls, addiction, homelessness, and we had a really tough time during those years finding resources for him and for us. In May of 2018, it's actually been almost exactly 2 years, he actually passed away from complications from his mental illness and addiction. He was in the hospital for 2 weeks and was battling a blood infection and ended up having a heart attack and passing away. And I think at that point, it made me realize that if we had known or if we had resources ahead of time, could we have helped him? I think we could have. We were Googling and researching and calling around, and it would have been so nice to not have to take that on ourselves and to be able to hand that off to an organization like Mental Health Connect.
I want people to know that Mental Health Connect is a great organization and that we are really working hard to make it easy for people to access the things that they need so that they can go out into life and be happy and be healthy. And I want people to know that mental health is a part of whole health, and the stigma reduction is a big piece of what we're trying to do with mental health and education, because if you go to the emergency room for a broken leg, you should go to the emergency room or to Mental Health Connect or to other resources for your mental health as well, because it's just as important.
If the help is available, it can change a person's life. And at that point, if you get the help, it can put a person on a path of health and recovery that can last your entire life. Or if you fail to make that connection, you can head down a path that's very dark and very damaging. Especially in the world that we live in, a world of prosperity, a world of success, a world of perfect families where it is not perfect. And to get that point of rescue, that point of help can make a difference to change a person's entire life and people they deal with and future generations.
I think Mental Health Connect does a unique job of providing individualized resources and referrals to people. They also provide follow-up, which is unusual in my experience. I work in a hospital that has 40% of the beds as mental health beds, a huge outpatient mental health department. When I lost my husband to cancer, I couldn't find the resources I needed. When I found a counselor who specialized in grief counseling, it made all the difference in the world. And I think that is Mental Health Connect's unique mission. They're able to find appropriate resources for people when they're suffering.
Since our church joined Mental Health Connect, a number of other congregations have joined, and they're immediately exposed to the educational opportunities that those churches are providing. And so what used to reach a really small group of people potentially, or a specific area, can now reach a much broader audience, and many more people can benefit from the work that's being done across all of the member churches.
People who are seeking mental health are seeking purpose and connection and community and meaning, and I think people of faith are also seeking those things, and so I feel Mental Health Connect provides both.
What you're feeling, whether it's sad or anxious or nervous or lonely or isolated, yes, it's real, it's valid, and we understand that. And you're not alone. The second thing I would say, you're not alone. I remember after my son died thinking, no one else knows what this feels like. Like, there's no one that could ever help me. But I was wrong. There are people out there that know how you feel, and they can help you, and they can be such an amazing support system to you. I would also tell people that not everyone is a good support system. So if you're getting support from a family member, a partner, or a parent, or a child, and that doesn't seem right, that's okay. There's someone else out there, but you have to reach out. You have to let your guard down. you have to reach out and be vulnerable in a lot of ways, and make that call.